Very, everybody out in the audience, I appreciate being here. Mr. Bush, I appreciate you. But most of all, I appreciate those young men right there. Because those are the guys who are going to get the job done. We're going to direct them the way we need to direct them, but these guys are going to get it done. I'm happy to be here. Like Coach says, you know, we go back a long ways. And he tells the story. Him as a player, he's the only quarterback from Jackson State to beat me. But that was on a questionable call anyways. But we stayed in contact. He became a coach. We stayed in contact. We became friends. Had a lot of respect for each other. But, you know, I appreciate him giving me the opportunity to come here at Texas Southern University. I came down here for a mission to help him and the team to accomplish our goals. You know, this time was the right timing to go with the man I respect. I talked to my family. My son's going to be a senior this year in high school, but he said, "Dad, get back in the saddle, go with Coach, make something happen." Okay. But I'm very positive. I like what I see out there right now. We're teaching the young men the way the game's supposed to be played. Yeah, we had a good day Thursday, but hey, we got a mountain that we have to climb, and we got to take steps up the mountain every day to get there. And these young men are working. Some of them, you know, they're young men. Okay, they're going to make some mistakes. We got to correct them, and we got to go forward. But I'm very encouraged what I see out there on the field. In the meeting room, I gave them a test this morning, and just looking through it a little bit, they're picking up the finer things that they need to pick up. So when they get out on that field, it's going to be automatic for them. So, you know, I'm very excited. I'm excited about this whole team, not just the defense, but the whole team. But from there, you know, 5th day of practice, we got a long ways to go before August 31st.
Any questions?
Yes, sir. I have one. Basically, it boils down to the new rules and all. You've had a week to see what you got. And they've been through some drills and all. The new defensive changes in NC2A as far as targeting and crowning the helmet. How are they adjusting to
Well, I mean, crowning the helmet, if you really teach the kids the proper way of hitting and running through somebody and tackling, you've never used the crown of your helmet. The helmet basically is for protection. It's not a weapon. So if you teach it properly, then they're going to be fine. You know, I'm not going to take the aggressiveness away from the defensive players. I want them to be aggressive, and they're going to hit properly, and they know that. I mean, football is football. Sometimes you can't. If an offensive player lowers their body and you hit it a certain way, I mean, you can't control that. When you're out on that football field, I mean, you're going to let your body go loose. But these young men are going to be disciplined, okay? But like I told the defense, they're on a leash right now, okay? They're on a tight leash right now. And we got to be smart in practice. But we're still going to be aggressive. The rules, you know, we got to conform to the rules. But if you teach them properly, the rules won't affect us.
Any other questions?
Yeah. Hey, Coach, last year there was some issues with defending a long pass. What's your strategy for that for this year?
Well, like I told the defense, I wasn't here last year. I don't care what happened last year. This is a new year, and we're going to do what we have to do this year. So I'm not worried about last year.
Well, this year's strategy, what's the key there? Is it defensive pressure on the quarterback, or is it?
No, we're going to play sound, fundamentally technique football. Okay, if it's zone or if it's man, we're going to play sound. And the guys up front know that, hey, whatever we do, those guys are the backbone to this defense. So number one thing is we're gonna stone the run first, okay? I'm most worried about stoning the run, and then everything else will take care of itself.
Where do you see your strength in your defense? Is it like defensive backfield, linebackers?
Right now, to be honest with you, I can't say. Hopefully it's up front, okay? But I think we have talent in all three phases, but it's too early to tell right now.
What is your basic defensive formation?
It's a 4-2-5, okay? A 4-2-5. It's 4 linemen, 2 linebackers, 5 defensive backs. You know, that one defensive back, he's a safety, he's a hybrid type of person. So he can play a few different positions.
Anyone else?
Yes. Which one do you feel right now is the biggest key to the defense, as far as the players that you have? Is it more size or athleticism, or size or speed?
No, to answer your question, it's running to the football. 11 guys running to the football. That's going to be our success. If we got 11 guys running to the football, we're going to have success, because when you run to the football, good things are going to happen. They may break a run for 15 yards, but if we're running to the football, I've seen it many times over, okay? When we played Jackson State, coach was a coach, he was an assistant coach. They broke a long run, little hitch pass, went down the sideline, backside corner, came across the field, we stopped them on the 7. A couple plays later, my little linebacker knocked the ball out of the running back, and we got the ball back. So if we have 11 guys running to the football, then we're going to be successful.
Thank you, Coach. That's good.